Howdy everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I am your host, Lobo1G. I want to thank you for joining me. Today we're going to go ahead and look at another game that I got off of the current Steam Next Fest that's going on until Monday, October 21st. This is Builders of Egypt. It's a city builder based on, of course, Egypt and um, that area. I'm looking at the main menu here. One interesting note, usually I look it up so I can remind everybody when it's coming out, but apparently they have it in this game. That's actually the first time I've ever seen that, where they've got the countdown in the game. That's kind of cool if you ask me. But January 2025, as it says. And over here it looks like they have some bulletins or some news items. Some stuff from their latest dev blogs. Release date, Steam Next Fest, and of course their socials. This is looks like it's made up Unreal Engine 4. So let's take a look at what we got over here. Campaign. Looks like we can't do a campaign. Scenarios, load game. No, so we might be able to save the game, so that's cool. Settings, credits, try these standard settings, audio. Yep, already got the music turned down because I don't know as usual. I don't know if it's copyright protected or not. So to avoid any issues, I just turn it down. But let's see here. Keyboard and mouse. Looks like probably the standard stuff. Yep. WSAD. Q and E to rotate. Oh, it looks like some things might even be hotkeyed to put down, like a road and a house. Oh, that's cool. Map for world map. Okay. Full screen mini map. Oh, there's time acceleration, deceleration in here. Finances card, diplomacy card. Okay, okay. Gameplay and user interface. Looks like you can pick a language. Move camera to select an object, and hints turned off or on. Okay. Then of course video and graphics, so you can set the what size your monitor is to, and your frame rates, resolutions. Okay. Basic video stuff. How to choose epic, low, high, depending on your system. All right, back to the main menu. Oh, what do you say? Well, let's just go ahead and click on scenarios here and see what we got. Sandbox. Okay, get to those. So we'll do our campaign, and looks like 2, 3, 4, 4 to choose from. Oh, I see different winning conditions. Okay. Pottery, bricks, dwellers, jewelry, prosperity, meat and dwellers, jewelry, prosperity, beer, religion. So different win conditions. Okay, now let's just go with the first one here. I like that. Oh, get scrolls or more. Oh, okay, so you gotta unlock them. Huh. I wonder if this one we might be able to keep on playing until after in the next fest. I do know that some of the demos for next fest are set up to stop. That's when they're done. Next fest is over. You can't play them anymore, but some you can continue to play. So, wow, look at all wow, there's quite a few scenarios there. All right. But I don't know if we'll unlock them, and I don't know if we'll be able to get to them. If this game can continue past next fest, I will definitely come back and revisit it and check so we can check out some of these other scenarios and see if we can get these unlocked and maybe play some of those. But I'm sure they might be locked probably until you get the full game. But we're on this first one. Glorious capital for Kemet, Inibu Hedge. Okay. Looks like we could choose. Oh, it even tells you. Okay. These victory points. Okay, victory points. Amount of bread at the beginning. It's in mission conditions. Random negative events. Okay, so this is pretty much easy mode, just like it says there. Medium, and of course hard. Anything? Nope, just 3. Yeah, let's stick to medium just to see what happens here. All right, so we got that. I guess let's go ahead and click on start and get going.
The first Egyptians established arable fields, mainly for spelt, barley, and date palm, because their meals were based on bread and beer. Cattle, pigs, sheep, and goats were reared, but most often tasty and nutritious fish of various species supplied by the Nile was eaten. Continuously developing craftsmanship supported the development of agriculture and breeding. Thanks to the brickyards, which produced sun-dried mud bricks, the local population could build their first houses and workshops. In the early period of Egypt's development, also bakeries and breweries can be considered as one of the most important workshops. In order to gain hard-to-reach goods, the Egyptians established
Now this looks like this is going to go on for quite some time.
colonized areas where they could extract
Oh, okay. Well, for time constraints, let's just go ahead and get started.
Sailing was developed.
So if you check out the demo or get the game eventually, you can just go ahead and let it play. But yeah, for right now, because of time constraints, we'll go ahead and just continue on here. Ruler of Upper Egypt, King Narmer, conquered Lower Egypt and united the Kingdom of the Nile. Now the country needs capital. Grammar needs a capital. King Aha, Narmer's successor, sends you to Memphis, Aneb Hej, to supervise the construction of this magnificent city, a political, administrative, and religious center which will become home to the royal family, and thanks to its monumentally will strengthen its authority. Okay. Then, of course, those win conditions that we saw. All right. Okay. Basic information over here on the right. Take a look at the UI real quick here. Okay. Maybe religion influence or something of that nature. Kingdom. Okay. Spiritually. Okay, so all things that we have to meet. Overall development level of development of the city. Okay. Well, basically what level your city is at. I thought we'd be at a 0 because we got nothing but a little dirt road here, but strength of the family bloodline. Okay. That's interesting. Culture. Yep, we've seen some of that in other games, as long as maybe with something like the kingdom and religion and maybe even the prosperity. Religion tab, economy tab, diplomacy, mission description. Okay. That's the current year. Current season. Okay. Region map. Okay, so there's like a world map. A technology tree. Okay, military tab, records. Everything. Hope satisfaction of your citizens. Wages. Okay. Wages for workers. Tax rate. Okay. How many are employed? Yep. So yeah, pretty much everything looks pretty standard as, other city builders. Number of inhabitants, available workers. Okay, looks like the build menu down here. Okay, message down here in the bottom right hand corner, message tab, and your speed so you can pause, speed up, slow down. Okay, all right. But let's see here. Here we learn the basic rules of the game. Click on the arrow to go further or press the spacebar. In ancient Egypt, the idea of currency was unknown. The work was paid with bread. That's interesting. To simplify this mechanics, treat this resource as the cost of placing buildings in exchange wares. You can find this icon on top panel. Okay, so unlike in other games where you have to have gold or something of that nature to be able to help pay for it or pay for it. You get bread mainly from trading and collecting taxes. But these are not a reliable source of income. Make sure you do not run out of bread, because in such a situation, you will not be able to further develop your settlement and build more houses. Okay. Settlement development should start with designing a grid of streets. Wow, wildlife is kind of loud. Okay. Select a road from the building list and place a street where you will be building your settlement. Remember that the first basic resource is water. Yep. So it is a best practice to build a settlement along the river. Okay, makes sense, but yep, oh, flashing. Okay, house and road. All right, road. Yep. Here. Okay, so you can go ahead and do a little bit. It's kind of picky. Go there. We can finish it off this way. Let's get all these ones that are going in this direction first, I guess. I'll fill these in. Right click to dismiss. Oh, got one more little road to build here. But it looks like if you're done with that, so building some more, you just right click and it'll basically dismisses the tool. But okay, we got the road built. What's next? Oh, did I miss one somewhere or something somewhere? Oh, I thought I put something there. Must have not taken my left clicks. There we go. Oh, I must have canceled it before it took it. Okay, select the house from the building list and place it next to the road. Okay, so pretty much standard as other city builders. They have to be connected to the road. Let me zoom in a little bit here so we can get a little better view of what we're doing. There we are. Okay, so yellow one there. And I don't see now that's still got the house thing. Let's right click. Yep, there we go. Okay, buildings placed in this way will encourage immigrants to settle in your town if it has a sufficiently high level of desirability, which is a horizontal progress bar that you can check in the properties of each house. As you'll discover later in the game, it's not easy to achieve, but don't worry about it for now. The arrival of the first inhabitants will be announced by a message in the bottom right-hand corner, which, yep, we got one. Incoming dwellers, all right. Maybe if the developers catch this, you might want to change it to something else instead of incoming dwellers. It kind of reminds me of Fallout. So if you want to distinguish your title or your game from something else, just a suggestion. And remember, you can always demolish your building. Refund depends on the level of difficulty. Note that removing buildings at a later stage can be tricky as you can shatter the delicate economic balance. All right, let's practice demolition on this road because we don't need it here. Remove this highlighted section. Oh, the section I had trouble putting in, you want me to go ahead and remove it now. Okay. Oh, turns into a little hammer. Okay, so it won't let us select it all at one at a time, or select it all at once, but I could hold the left button down and go in the direction I wanted to get rid of or demolish stuff. Okay. Dwellers need to be protected against fires. Select a fire station. R to rotate. Everybody needs a fire station. Make sure it's facing the road here. Note that after clicking on the fire station range icon at the bottom, a filter will appear showing the coverage of the settlement. Okay, yep. I'll see if I can go down here, cover map. There you go. And you can see the scroll out so we can see it. Wow, that covers a pretty big area. A lot bigger area than most other games I've played. I have the fire stations in there. And remember that the effectiveness of the protection reduces as the distance increases. It's a good idea to build a fire station at relatively small distances from each other for better protection. Yeah, what I try to do. So, like, if I was starting to expand this way, I would maybe put a fire station like right here, or as close to this edge as possible. So they I do get a little bit of overlap, or maybe just on the other side. So, but just so you can get maybe just a tad bit of overlap. If we get to that point, I'll show you what I mean. But I'm pretty sure you guys have probably already done something like that before. So, but I do like to overlap just to make sure I do have the coverage, because there are some games that I've played where like this house and this house are covered and this house is covered, but this one's not, even though the fire station looks like it's in range, but the circle might come to like here or something of that nature. But let's go ahead and continue on. Note that each house has its own range, which determines the maximum distance. Turn that off. Determines the maximum distance to the building in which a dweller can work. Okay, so house proximity to work locations. Looks like that's going to be a factor. That's going to come into play. In the case of hard to reach workplaces such as mines, it's worth considering building a small settlement close to the workplace to supply the buildings with workers, yeah, which I've had to do in some other city building games I've played. So as you build your town, you may need to upgrade your house to higher levels to provide more workers, okay, or to meet mission requirements. First requirement to upgrade a house from level 0 to 1 is to provide water. To do this, build a well in accordance with the principles you learned earlier. This building has its own range, so make sure you include as many houses as possible. Okay, well, let me guess you want water. You're all unhappy because you want water. So access to a well. So yeah, let's get that well in there real quick for them then. Make sure it looks like it approaches from 4 sides. So yeah, see how now it looks like the bottom 3, or at least that bottom 1, will not get any upgrades. So how about we go here? We won't let us, oh, so we can't randomly build somewhere yet. Okay, you're still upset. I just put a well in for you guys. Once the well is filled, okay. It's got to fill up first. House will be upgraded if it has been completely occupied, is by the road, and meets all the conditions. In this case, all that is needed is water and the arrival of 5 inhabitants. So okay, yep, right there. Remember that the house will be reduced to the previous level after a while if something from the previous level is missing in the current level. Okay, that almost sounds a bit confusing, but basically if you don't fulfill the needs of the house after you've upgraded it, it will downgrade. It seems like something. All right, each city needs an organized production for its growth, starting from the production of basic resources necessary for the further improvements of the house. Build a clay pit in the available space, making sure it is within range of a house and there is a road in nearby space. Manufacturing products may involve more than one building. Yep, there they go, the houses. Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay. You'll find information about the building by right-clicking on it. Note, not all resources and wares can be obtained by yourself. You will often have to make a trade with other cities. Okay, so clay pit. Right out here so I can see the road, or the arrows for the road. Note that each building requires workers from their homes. Production buildings have a minimum number of workers below which they won't start working. The maximum number of workers is needed for production to reach 100% efficiency. Keep an eye on the workforce in the settlement by building new houses or improving existing ones. The production of wares may require the construction of more than one building within the product chain. You will find information about the building by right-clicking on it. Okay. I left-clicked on it, so that might be just a slip up. I mean, it kind of looks the same, but it doesn't. But I can understand what it means. So, like, if production was getting behind on the brick maker, I guess we could put in we would have to put in another clay pit or something of that nature. So, okay. To make bricks, we need clay and straw. The first resource is already produced, so get the second resource, you need to build a farm. Farm also produces food, which we do not need at the moment. Very important information about farms are built on floodplains. Every year, the Nile floods the farms. If a stockpile worker fails to collect goods from a farm in time, the goods will be destroyed. That is good to know. To avoid this, remember to build the shortest possible route from the stockpile to the farm. Any destruction of goods is symbolized by the food icon. Also remember that the farm is the only building that produces two goods, which are collected by the stockpile and the granary by default. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of reading in this game. Okay. Looks like all directions, so we should be good. Just putting that in there. Whoa, hello. Okay. Finished wares are collected by the employees of the stockpile, stored there, build the stockpile in close range to production buildings in the same way as before. Okay, you're not, I would put it down here myself, but you want me to put it way up here. But, okay. And this one looks like it's approachable from all sides. So I'll do that. Okay. Nope, the stockpile does not have a predefined range. You can pick up orders from the other end of the map. Oh, that's interesting. Because there's a lot of them that stockpile or warehouse or something of that nature. You would have to almost kind of daisy chain those and have them overlap, like I was talking about with the firehouse earlier, but overlap going down the road or further out into the map as you went. But it doesn't appear you have to do that for this game. Okay. To complete one typical production chain, build a bricks maker. The manufactured bricks are one of the most popular tradable wares in the game. Okay, so make a lot of bricks. And it looks like it's on both sides there, so we can just do it that way. They can also be used to make pottery. One of the mission requirements is you have enough of it in your stockpile. Yep. I think it was like 1,200 or something like that. You'll be able to sell the pottery you make in later missions. This can be extremely beneficial due to the short production chain and overall production efficiency. So we need a pottery maker. Pottery. There we go. Some production buildings require specific conditions or locations. Wells must be built by the river. Quarries by the hills, and woodcutters require forests, which may be depleted if you devastate the entire woodland. And remember that buildings within a single production chain must have been connected to the same road network in order to be able to supply each other with products using stockpile. Roads are used mainly by stockpile and granary workers, so keep roads connected if you want to transport wares in an efficient way. The inhabitants need food to further improve their homes. As before, we need to create another production chain. Each subsequent upgrade of the people has its own different requirements or house. They forgot to put the word house in there. You can check them in the house information card. Okay, so kind of like before with the water. Okay, all right. Build a fishing wharf to start fishing. Food produced has to be stored in a granary where it will be distributed further. So I guess we gotta build a granary. Where's my arrows at? Food for the granary is distributed through bazaar. If the bazaar is supplied with wares, inhabitants will continue to deliver them to their homes. Build bazaar. And gotta rotate a little bit. Well, if I put it the way that you have it laid out there, it's not going to connect to anything. So we're going to do it this way so we make sure it connects. If you wanted me to put a road over there, you should have said, hey, build a road over there. But anyway, the finished wares can be used to build a monument if the mission requires it, or it can be traded away. To do this, you need to set up a trade route. To do so, click on the region map. Oh, here comes the region map on the top bar. You are on the region map. You will find your settlement on the map and all other settlements. Oh, okay. So those little white squares. Okay, okay. Alright. You can only make contacts with some of them at the beginning, but the situation may change during the mission depending on the results of your choices. Click on the selected settlement to see what it is trading with and check the other parameters influencing diplomacy. From this first place, you can set up your first trading route, which requires an opening fee depending on many factors such as distance and current political conditions. If you want to return to your settlement, click again on the region map. Yep, everybody wants their bread apparently. So looks like it's pointing at this one behind it. Looks like I've got it highlighted. Oh, okay. And open trade route. 200 bread. All right. Trade route has been open from time to time. Trader or a ship will come to the city to exchange their wares. At the beginning, I wonder if we get to see them like wheeling with the carts and come up the river with the boats or the ships. That would be cool. At the beginning of each year, the amount of purchased wares is reset. If a trader exchanges all his goods during the year, he will not arrive again until the next one. Okay. So they run out, they run out. You won't be able to get any till the next year. First, determine whether you want to import, export, or do nothing. Default option blocks the possibility to import and export. To change it, click the economy icon. Up here. Okay. The goods you already produce, and you can export to heavy dose or bricks. Change your policy on bricks to export. Bricks. Right here. I would say that's import because the arrow is kind of pointing towards you, and as export, it's pointing away. So bricks, export. Excellent. If you want to keep bricks in a specific stockpile, you can set it in its options on the information card. Oh, okay. So yep, the stockpiles you can specify if you want to store just bricks or just pottery or just clay, so on and so forth. Okay. Knowing the basics of the game, you can focus on completing the mission. To recall the conditions of victory, click on star. Go to terms of victory. Unless this is blinking at us. Oh, okay, so that's where we gotta go. Mission description. Oh, yep. Here we are. Pottery, yep, 1200. Bricks, export 1,000. Gather 70 people. Well, we got that covered. And we got 5 prosperity. We got 9, so we got that covered. So we just need some more pottery, some more bricks. These are the most essential rules of the game. As you progress through the game, more information will become available. Okay, very good. Oh, our city's way up here. Okay, so close the region map. Happy news, the birth of the heir to the throne, Prince Dair. And as the other stuff at the beginning, I'm not going to go ahead and read all that. That's lore, so you can read that at your leisure if you play the demo or get the full game in January, and you can go ahead and read it. Nile floods farmland. And continue on. Port. Pharaoh marries Nefertiti. Okay, so it gives you little happenings. Okay, that's cool. At the end of the year, the Nile has emerged from its banks and covered all the floodplains with its waters. If there were goods on the farms that had not been taken, we should explain that before. Build stockpiles close to the farms as possible to avoid such losses. No stockpile available. A trader arriving in town cannot find an available stockpile to trade one of the commodities. Make sure you have the proper number of stockpile and that you have set the correct trading policy. Production building has 2 storage areas. If both are full, production stops. Make sure you have enough stockpile. You plan your cities. Workers do not have to walk too far to the building to collect goods. Okay. I know we got a stockpile. Yeah, set it in a specific manner or specific way, or they're only holding so much. I'm at 10 workers. Export, collect. So we talk to collect bricks. Wheat, okay. Collect wheat. And the pottery. Okay, I see. So, gather. So we got to turn that. Okay, we got to turn them on. That turn them all on. Okay, so that turns them all on, turns them all off. Okay, or you can do it individually. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Desirability due to an undesirable neighborhood. One of the houses cannot be upgraded. You can check the house information to see the current and required level of desirability. To increase the level of desirability, you can build buildings in its neighborhood that have a good rating. This will compensate for the buildings with a bad rating. You can also try to rearrange the buildings so that the unwanted ones are as far away as possible. Okay, so which? Oh, let's get out of our stockpile thing. I interrupted us there. Okay, so which ones are these people are all unhappy except for these ones. Low desirable. Improve the quality of the environment so the home can advance. Okay. Oh, this one hasn't upgraded yet. Okay, why are you not upgrading? Ah, because of that's the one from earlier that was out of range, just out of range of that well. So I wonder if we can put one in there now. So let's build one now. Import any stockpile as goods that a trader wants to buy as export. Block currently. Check the export. Oh, we were exporting bricks or something like that, weren't we? Yeah. But if we can't collect them, that's from the gather. Yeah, we'll go ahead and switch that way, see what happens. Did say something about making sure you got a stockpile down there, so let's going down here closer to the farm, I guess. Okay. Oh, there it goes. I think I just saw it. Yep. There we go. So now that should make these people happy in return. Oh, no, you're still unhappy. Now, why are you still unhappy? Food quality environments. What's this big one off here? Okay, we got access to it. How about the, well, we know the fire thing covers. Looking all the way out here. Not very good coverage. The opposite. That's covered. Well, let's build another one over here on this side, just in case. Now we're just going to put it right next to the well. And we'll actually put the road here to here. Alright, so now everybody should be pretty much covered by fire. None of these people are happy, are they? Okay, so can we... Okay, so you put that, upgrade, not upgrade, okay. So they want Ouch. Oh, it's focused on a person. Okay, well, let's see what this hidden treasure. For the utmost respect, I would like to share with you some information recently heard from a traveler. Rumor has it that there is a hidden treasure of great value near our city. Reward 600 bricks, it looks like. Yeah, okay. Okay, do we have to put decorations down or something of that nature, or? Oh, I bet you they're upset because they might not have access to a bazaar. Let's go ahead and do that. And come up here a little bit. Oh, there it goes. Improve the quality of the environment so the home can advance. Okay, normally you do that with maybe decorations, but I don't see anything about decorations. Got fire stations, got stockpiles, got granaries right there, built another bazaar, and I don't see anything about decorations yet. Risk of collapse, 55%. So is there, I know in some games there's engineers that we can have. And the tutorial seems to have abandoned me. That's right, the very first message we ever got. 2 events that we just saw, and then that guy we just clicked on for the hidden treasure, which is still showing. Seems reward to be shared as a token of my gratitude when it is found. Oh, okay, so you're gonna stand there instead of like putting it in over like in a little quest log or something of that nature. You're gonna stand there with that icon and kind of be annoying. Okay, got it. Nope, got everybody there doing stuff. 12 people there doing stuff. 10 there. It's stockpile, so everybody's working. Fire's covered. 2 people working at the well. Got everything turned on, okay. So people should be able to buy whatever they need. Oops. Granary, 12. That's all turned on. So yeah, that looks like that's green should be all turned on, so over here the others are. No, not enough workers. Okay, so that was while we're here, we'll make sure we click on that. Alright, well, let's put some more houses in then. See if maybe this, what they're upset about. And give it some roads. And they're probably not going to be close enough to either one of the wells, so let's rotate a little bit. Or a firehouse. So that one's fire station there. And there. So 25%. Okay, so yeah, let's come down here. Yeah, but we're going to be getting further away, so the well might not do so great. Or if we can even put one in this far down. So, okay, so you can't put it over desert, so obviously somewhere green and lush. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I can't put it there. I could have put it here. Let's just try something. And yet we should have access to a well. Oh, nobody's in there yet. Okay. Oh, here come some people. Looks like. Or not. Oh, it looks like we got an angry group of ostriches out here, out just outside the city, poised to attack. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So you people are still unhappy. Oh, milestone settlement. Oh, we must have reached X amount of people then. 100, oh, probably 100, so yep, we got 104. 2 available workers. 1% unemployed. Okay. And I don't know why you people are upset about a well. There's one right there that you're well within range of, no pun intended. That one's not filling up. Oh, because there's no workers. Oh, because they can't get to it. Okay. Fix that real quick. There we go. Now we're cooking with canola. Okay, so now everybody's got water. We just gotta get these upgraded down here. There we go. There it goes. Okay, now some people are upgrading. And you're still not happy. You just can't please some of the people all the time. Okay, we got our pottery. We have dwellers, prosperity. We just got to get to bricks. Export more bricks. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it does take me a minute or two to figure things out. Yep. Okay, so yeah, we should be exporting bricks like crazy. There's a heartbeat there. Yeah, I can't tell if that's 100 there and it's maxed or it's 100 there and it's maxed. So let's go ahead and grab another brick maker. Saw something about cloning or something down here, clone building. Ah, okay. So you click on the clone building icon, then you click on the building, and you place it. Okay. Probably need some more houses for some more workers. Only put in 6 out of 12. 50% production. So let's build some more houses. One more row should do it here. And some rows to go around them. Just wait for some folks to come in there. I see that guy that was down here with the exclamation point took off. So I wonder if it's timed or... I don't see anything in the immediate area that you're referring to that we might have had to have gotten. Oh, those upgrade quick. Oh, oopsies. Looking at the wrong ones, my fault. Yep, so looks like we got some people coming this right here. Good, okay. Oh, come on, we only gotta export 600 more. Let's try the speed up thing here. Let's see if it's... Okay, so nope, it's not button 1, 2, or 3. The number button 1, 2, or 3. That should give us enough people now. Yeah, there we go. Probably another farm wouldn't hurt. Maybe if we can find a spot to put it. Oh, that one's flooded out. That's okay. Yep, we flooded out. That's why we're not getting anything. That's kind of. Let's check something else. Build one over here. Nope, it's got to be as close to the water, it looks like, as possible. Or unlike some games, you can be a little ways away. Or as long as you got green. Nope. Yep, it's only for specific areas. Okay. Well, looks like the water's finally subsided. Collection of taxes. Send help. kingdom. Yep, there it goes. I'd say at one point it almost looks like it floods again. Huh. As long as that little bar's moving, and oh, I'm still showing that it's underwater. Oh, they just like floods right up into the stockpile, all the way up into this new brick maker. May need another clay pit. We got plenty of workers, so let's go ahead and see if we can put in another clay pit. Now, does that have to be? It looks like that's got to be in a specific area as well. And that should help get rid of that 11% unemployment. Oh, okay. I gotta build it. I don't. Let's see a way to rotate them. Let's get rid of that with that font, and we'll just rebuild it. Make sure we put it in there the correct way this time. And there we go. There we are. Nope, he's back. This person, oh, she. I don't know if somebody missed the streets of the city. It absolutely fills my heart with sorrow and apprehension, and my days are enshrouded in uncertainty and anxiety. 700 fish. Let's see, returns to me. So we gotta look for somebody that's lost then. Okay, so he was highlighted. Showing 100 fish there. She's still standing there. No. Must have found him. Did we put it in the other stockpile here? Oh, we got 24. Oh, we're gonna need something. We need another brick maker then. Okay. Got a lot of clay. So let's get us another brick maker. Do we still have? Yeah, we still have some folks unemployed. So yeah, let's go ahead and get us a brick maker. Another brick maker. Maybe 4 short, so turn so I can see that better. Okay. Yeah, clone building thing comes in kind of handy. So clay's not the problem. Straw is the problem. Or wheat. We go down this way. Yep. That should hopefully be enough. We're probably gonna need some more people. We're not gonna be able to go out too much further. Near the unbuildable zone, apparently it looks like. Yep. Hopefully that should still have road access here. It looks like it does. So I may have to branch off this way. So I can come one more up. There. So let's do this. Not forget to put a road in here this time. That's this person. Highlight it and waving at us. Well, it do not feel safe. Okay. Well, I'm sorry you don't feel safe there, fella. Hidden treasure of great value near our city. Not really seeing anything. Yeah, nothing is in treasure like gems or anything of that nature. Doesn't look like any of the ostriches. Yeah, I'm not sure what that person would be referring to. %, 21% unemployment. Oh no, we gotta take care of that. Get some more fish going here, maybe? Maybe. Or maybe not. Doesn't look like we can upgrade anything on the production or technology tree yet. No, not enough breads. Oh. That's a trade route. Oh, only 500 more bricks to go. Yeah, we got too many people in this one. This kind of bugs me down here. So let's actually. Yeah, it should help a little bit. I mean, I don't like kicking people out, but get some bread back. We'll be able to put police stations in pretty soon. Let's get rid of the extra potter guy here. You would think that if bread is the currency, you want to try to put in a bakery or something, that bread maker or something like that as soon as possible. Yeah. Oh, we just went into some serious debt. Huh. Yeah, you have to have a way to be able to replenish that. Unless it's specific for the... But the only way I can bail out of this now is to kick everybody out. And that still probably wouldn't cover that big of a debt. And I probably should have left these guys here, not built maybe at least this section. Maybe built it down here. Because, yeah, I got 11 available workers. Let's do something here. Yeah, see, still 2,858 left to go. And these are only about 100 apiece. So, yeah. Well, darn it. Well, we got a little bit better strategy. So, let's go ahead and just kind of pause it for right now. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it there. And like I said, if this demo is one of the ones that's available to be able to play after the Steam Next event ends, we'll go ahead and come back, revisit it. Might have to start over again. We'll do the scenario a little differently. See if that doesn't. See if we can't complete it a little better. And instead of going that far into that was kind of crazy. But anyway, you guys get a general idea of the game. This is one of the city builders that's out there. Be sure to go ahead and download it if you want to go ahead and try it out for yourself. You got another day or two left. But other than that, I will let you guys go from here. If you did like the video or any of my other videos, go ahead and click on the like and subscribe buttons. Also click on the notification bell so you get notified when I do release any new content. I would be eternally grateful if you did any of that. But I appreciate you coming along and joining me for trying to populate and recreate and get our place in history along the Nile in Egypt with Builders of Egypt. But like I said, other than that, I will catch you guys later, and I hope you have a good rest of the day.